Hello everyone, this is LeR0zZ here, back with another awesome Halo 5 video for you guys today. Very excited to deliver this one to you today, guys. It's a champion tier free-for-all, so I'm sure you're all excited to hear that. Just got back into the swing of playing free-for-all again. As you can see, I'm on my LeR account, which I played the gameplay from LeR0zZ and against LeR0zZ and Passion from last time. This was the account I was using. I used it to get back into free-for-all, and I'm pleased to say that I've got back into it after not playing free-for-all properly since I'd say the end of 2016, but here's some new gameplay of the new settings. In this gameplay, it's my first biggest win. Not the one I'm most proud of in terms of how good my pistol shot was, but probably my biggest win against decent players. So in this gameplay, I'm taking on Smodge. And in this gameplay, like I said, it's not because of my amazing aim, but it's just the best gameplay that I've acquired since I've come back to Halo 5 free-for-all in terms of player skills of the people I was matching up against. So I'm going to commentate, guys, and try and get a game on all the different maps for all the new settings against skillful players. So like I said, in this one I'm taking on Smodge today on Stasis free-for-all. So the most noticeable changes for me I can see is that Reach Grenade Launcher has replaced the rocket on this map. Overshield is still in effect, and the Shotty and the Hydra are still present. So in this gameplay, guys, I'm going up against Smodge, who is one of Ryan's friends. Snipey, my bestie, is Smodge is one of Ryan's mates, and he's a really good player. He's got champion across different playlists in Halo 5, and checking out his profile, I saw that he has wins against Jimbo and Ice Spiteful, lol, in free-for-all, so I knew that he'd be a bit of a game, and checking his stats after, he had a pretty good free-for-all win percentage. It was something like 50-something percent, so he wins roughly approximately 1 in 2 of each he plays. He wins one of them. So as you can see, it's Smodge with the overshield at the beginning, and good player that he is, I know he's going to be smart and try and push that advantage. Off the start I got the Shotty, so all I could think of doing was to take off some of his overshield. I knew that he'd be my competition in this game because I've heard tell of him being decent from Ryan, so I knew it'd be a tough game for me. At this point, I'm not sure what happened to Smodge as he loses his overshield and Reach Grenade Launcher. I'm able to capitalise and get a kill out of that. So at this point here, I'm walking past the stairwell, and there's actually a player behind me with the Hydra there, and he waits all the time for me to get to the other side of the map as I'm looking to pursue this player with the Shotty. And as you can see, the Hydra is incoming from across the map, so that was pretty unfortunate. It's a shame I didn't notice that guy there. Honestly, I didn't expect someone to sort of wait all that time and preempt a Hydra launcher like he did in that scenario, but there you go, that's the way it happens. But luckily I'm able to get the Shotty back. Definitely going to want to keep this for this part of the game, and because I need to capitalise on kills. So one thing that really hasn't changed in the new settings is paying attention to noise, guys. As you can see, I got a nice kill there from my awareness with a battle rifle, and a nice trade with Smodge considering I got stuck to finish up with the Shotty there. At this point here, off my death cam, I see that someone lifts up from the vent or the pipe or whatever you want to call it, so I got spawned right in that location, so I knew where I needed to look for a kill and managed to get that before getting taken out. And Smodge was in second there with 3 whilst I had 4, and he possibly would have got that kill on me if someone else hadn't have cleared me up, so that actually worked out for the best, the way that series of plays actually happened. At this point here, guys, you see my amazing pistol. Not the best shots from me at all, but I still managed to get the kill. Like I said, this was me coming back to free-for-all in a very long time, and I think when I played this match on the day, it was like 2 weeks of me not playing Halo 5, so I was a bit rusty on this day, as you can see. At this point I was trying to get away unscathed with my life there so I could fight for the overshield. Unfortunately I do get taken out by Smodge, and it's going to make it hard for me to retrieve the OS on the next spawn. As you can see, LeR0zZ here was pretty quick to grab that. LeR0zZ MT1, the annoying guy with the Hydra, and Smodge were my competition in this gameplay, so it was a bit annoying that the orange dude, LeR0zZ, he had the overshield timed, and a couple of occasions I'm going to miss out on that overshield thanks to him, but I just have to capitalise in other ways. Nice shots on MT1 there. Unfortunately I couldn't finish off because I didn't realise he had the shotgun, but I'm still going to press my advantages because I can see that he moves out of his little hidey hole here, so I throw 2 nice LeR0zZ nades on point. Someone leaves the game at this point. I think it's Nedrum, the guy that didn't really get any kills. So whilst that was happening, I was able to kill MT1 and grab the Shotty for myself. As you can see, a lot of players are aware of my presence, the fact that I got that big kill, so they're all trying to nade into the shotty hole, so I'm just trying to stay alive as best as I can. I want to try and hold on to this shotty right now because Serenity's pistol was bad at this time, and also just because, you know, the shotty is probably the most valuable weapon on this map in terms of, you know, getting a lot of kills, and I think it, joint with the battle rifle, I think it was my tool of destruction this gameplay, so yeah, pretty much had to be getting that because of the shocking aim from the pistol. So at this point here, guys, just surveying the map and looking for field finish. As you can see, I know there's a lot of battles happening in the shotty area, and by the time I've got there, you can see a lot of activity on the kill feed. All the players have died, so I'm not going to get any kills on that occasion, unfortunately. Do manage to grab the shotty again, which is going to be really useful. And do actually play some kind of Assassin's Creed style gameplay here. If you look at this shotty kill, the way I get this, pretty Assassin's Creed off the wall type shotty use, but I suppose I had to, considering the bad aim of the pistol at this time. So right here again with some more Assassin's Creed shotty use, as I'm going to duck away and dive into the pipe there after getting those shielded. Nice play here. And LeR0zZ does a magical appearing act from the pipe. I didn't even see him, but noticed him on my radar and activity there to go for the finish off on that kill. So nice couple of kills going over to myself here. At this point here, make a nice play to wait for the overshield. Obviously LeR0zZ got it last time, and that's the player that does get it again. Bit of a rookie mistake from me to get this, try and get this overshield off LeR0zZ there. What I should have done was just put myself on the centre. To be fair, I didn't know the exact time, and obviously LeR0zZ was the last player to grab it, but obviously with getting overshield, to kill someone before they activate, you're going to have to be really quick, and that player generally has to be weak before they go and get the OV, so just heads up play there. Instead of the rookie error, I should have been on the circular pad. I would have had a better chance of grabbing it. But really nice recovery here to get a nice frag grenade kill on Smodge, and also taking out the other player that he got weak. That's a really big win-win situation there, because Smodge is the best player in this game, other than me, of course. But you know, it was a nice play to take him out there, because obviously he's probably my main competition in this gameplay in terms of player repute and skill. At this point, nice kill on MT1 here with a shotty, and just looking to stay alive with this, because I've got the shotgun now. I want to make a really nice, you know, I've got a nice power weapon under my belt now. Can see a few bits of activity here on the kill feed, so I'm just sort of biding my time here at this point underground. I don't want to rush my plays with this weapon, because it's you know, potentially the best power weapon on the map, so I want to make sure I take my time. Pretty dangerous situation for me here. I tried to get MT1. He was obviously aware that I had the shotty, because he was the last player that I killed with it, so he knows that I've got the shotgun. That's why he's backing away, trying to nade me out. So at this point here, I just thought it was better to stay alive and just be patient and wait for the opportunity to get the kill out of it, as I did there. So it's a nice bit of play. And sometimes in free-for-all, like, better opportunities arise later in the game if you just stay alive for a bit longer time and don't rush your plays. So just better to stay alive in that scenario if you don't really see anything going on, rather than make a silly play and rush out. Here I could have got this kill from LeR0zZ, but unfortunately he finishes that off. I know the overshield is shortly due to come up, and LeR0zZ has been the player that's got the previous 2 overshields, so I'm going to take my time and be really careful here, and as you can see, I've learnt from my mistake. LeR0zZ doesn't come and rush for it. He must have been preoccupied with something else in the map at the time. But luckily for me, I'm able to get it there and do a really nice play to get it. And I did actually have a time spot on the overshield that time, so it was easier for me to grab. At this point here, some really nice plays to get the killing spree coming out from using the lifts of Stasis. Really nice kill on Smodge in top mid that you saw there with the pulse nade, because you know, that was a splinter nade, sorry. So yeah, you can see I'm a H4 kid from that comment, but a really nice play to notice Smodge in top mid. As I said, he's one of the main players I want to take out. LeR0zZ and MT1, obviously very good players in this game as well, but some really big kills there. And I actually went on an 8 kill spree there. From 11 kills, I've taken myself all the way up to 19. And that big, massive, you know, kill spree is pretty much was sort of like the catalyst for momentum for me making some big plays towards the end of the game here and winning this Champions Tier free-for-all. At this point, it was a bit of a shame that my Splinter Nade didn't kill LeR0zZ. I honestly thought that being that close proximity, it would kill him. I could have possibly switched out for the AR very quickly there and gone for the beatdown, but I thought as soon as he clambered, he wouldn't have as much chance to react. That's why I put the Splinter down. here at this point go for a kill that I could have poached had I been in a slightly better position there in top mid and noticed him straight away. It's unfortunate I didn't get that kill. I sort of committed all of my resources to the fact I would get that, so sometimes you got to be careful of poaching other kills like that in free-for-all, because if you don't get it, you know, you can really leave yourself vulnerable, and that's what happened there. At this point here, just surveying bottom mid, I see that Smodge has a shotty from the brief time that I saw him through the gap there, so I'm backing up a little bit and put a nice grenade to suppress him from charging in. That's a really nice bit of play because someone came from behind and was chasing him, and I was able to take him out. At that point there, obviously I'd noticed someone behind me and I tried to finish them off, but it didn't quite work out. So at this point, coming off my spawn here, I see that Smodge grabs the nade launcher, so that's going to be a dangerous thing to encounter. He's still in top mid, he's using a crouch play there, so I didn't exactly notice where he was. At this point I just figure it's better to stay alive. Again, he's crouching in top mid here, which I should have bear that in mind at this part of the game, because I try to make another push now and I'm getting shot from Smodge in the back. As I try to make the play on LeR0zZ here, you can see on the def cam that he's got the new overshield, so I missed that overshield that just came up and LeR0zZ grabbed it. But Smodge is probably not going to get many kills in this situation, but LeR0zZ is, as you can see, starting to rack up some kills here. Because I saw LeR0zZ getting kills in this area, I just thought that if he's going to hide somewhere else and move out from this area, behind that little box would have been a good place. So that was generally a really smart prediction on my part to get him weak for that nade. And he's, perfect play here. That just really worked out in my favour that LeR0zZ spawned there, get another kill on him. Some huge plays from Serenity's right here as I get the double kill on Smodge with the splinter grenade. And the third player comes down and takes a bit of damage from that splinter nade that I threw for Smodge, and then lands on that frag grenade, and I get a beautiful Serenity's nades with the triple kill there, and the final 1v1 win on Smodge to get the match winner, and a few little body shots just to show him who's boss for this game. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this champion tier free-for-all. It was really awesome to go up against Smodge. He's a really good player. You can see why he's got all the ranks that he has, because he is a decent player. I think he's a fairly new player in Halo now, so it's really good to match him. Good game to Smodge and all the other players, LeR0zZ and MT1 in this gameplay. I really hope, guys, you enjoyed this champion tier free-for-all. I'm looking to bring out more of this content to the channel. This was Serenity's, guys. I'll see you next time. What's coming is just a chat between Smodge and myself and the game stats. This was Serenity's, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.